I would love to go more deeper into that because honestly, y'all, first looking at him, I wouldn't have been able to tell he was of Amerindian descent.
Yeah, you have to talk about it.
Yeah, so I love that he's digging more into this, and I would love to make a meal. You know, food is an introduction to people's culture.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction.
Let's get
Super
it.
excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
My first stop was the Temple by the Sea, a surreal and beautiful temple first built by a lone East Indian laborer in the late 1940s. Visiting the temple made me feel like I was in India instead of the Caribbean.
Trinidad has a lot of different religions. It's a great place for a curious traveler to learn about other people's beliefs. I came here to learn a little bit more about the Hindu religion.
Each flag represents a promise someone made to their god.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
In the town of Karapachima, we found more Hindu temples. From a distance, we saw the famous Hanuman statue. This 85-foot monument represents the powerful and intelligent god Hanuman, sometimes referred to as the monkey god. You will also find a colorful pink temple where Hindu practitioners can worship.
I don't know, but I think they got a movie of that with the monkey god and something similar. I think I watched that with Myrie. And that's interesting. I'm kind of relating it back to it because it had that Hinduism type of theme to it. And another thing is I didn't realize Trinidad and Tobago had these many like very massive cultures, like really out there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like for us, we probably see restaurants to the minimum.
Yeah, to symbolize somebody's culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have temples.
Well, you know
everything.
what? Like where you're from, there's a temple.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You ain't gonna play with me.
School there, but I'm not from there. But where you're from, there's this temple, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think it belongs to the Vietnamese community. So I'm not sure if the religion Lao. I'm not sure, but it's like really ducked off.
Yeah,
ducked
yeah.
off. Like you'll have to, and it's so beautiful. I've seen pictures of it.
Where I'm from?
That's what. Yeah, where you're from.
Really?
Because that's what they have their Lao New Year.
You from where I'm from, y'all know what she's talking about, man. Put that in the comment section. Hey, and be on the lookout, you guys. I just want to add this little small reminder for you all. We got something very cool coming up. Some very foreign that. We got something very cool coming up. But where I'm from. You gotta show me some pictures or something. Because how I'm from there, and I don't know it's there. But you know it's there.
Ducked off. Like it's literally in the country.
All right.
In the country.
Okay, okay.
Chaguanas, in the central part of Trinidad, is the heart of East Indian culture. And if you visit the market, it can feel like you're visiting India itself.
From Rastaman to Rashaman, you can find all types of people and foods here.
That's what's up.
I'm trying to find out what a puja is. A P-U-G-A, a puja? Is that like a store? What does that mean exactly?
Puja means like you're doing prayers. Normal prayers, you sit and you do a prayer.
You do a prize.
Yeah.
So it's like a game that you play?
No.
Oh, no.
A prayer.
Oh, a prayer, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a prayer.
Look at us like we there.
So I don't know a lot about Indian culture, but I do know that the cow is considered sacred, which is why they wander the streets. It's not like a plastic cow. It's like actually had some quality material put into it. It's almost like marble. It's very beautiful and colorful. The designs are very intricate. And if that's not your style, and gold's more your style, I don't think this is solid gold based on the price. I don't know. This, I'm not sure what that is. Can you tell me what this is?
This is like a musical, you play it like...
Yeah? Does it have a name?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what it is? But you know that it plays. Do you know how to play it? Well, it sounds pretty simple to me.
Yeah.
I can play one note.
I guess I didn't donate enough money to the Hindu gods because after leaving the puja, we had a minor accident in the rental car.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not really sure renting a car was the best idea. The adjustment was a little tougher than I thought. It's a little more complicated than just staying on the left side of the road. And I actually misjudged the distance and scraped the side of a truck and got a broken mirror. So it's taken some adjustment, and it's definitely added to the stress, but
And three pockets.
now, at the second day, I think I'm getting a little better. And I think I'm having less scary moments. You know, maybe if you do rent a car, just allow yourself one day for adjustment and just drive around the city or do something easy.
This area is popular for its exotic East Indian pottery, so I decided to stop by and get my hands dirty.
Or like this, like this. I got worse.
Come on, man. Talk about it.
I love pottery. I didn't know like that was a part of.
You didn't do arts when you was in school, did you?
Not really.
Yes, you would have
I
did
colored
pottery.
and things. We didn't know.
Pottery would have been the thing that would have.
You went to the fancy school. I went to the school where we ain't had that much for no fancy stuff.
You called my school fancy?
Yeah, y'all was fancy.
I think we just had good things, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had great people that came from there. You know what I'm saying? I think they gave back.
I never said we didn't have great people. I never said that.
All right, I'm just
Because if
saying.
you look at the NBA and the NFL. And,
When did
and
this start?
And the baseball league.
You've been doing this
There's
whole
there.
video.
Oh.
Where I'm from, my
So it's
fancy
a
school.
rivalry.
What's happening today? I'm lost. I'm confused.
I ain't said that, but like we didn't have that.
Well, I was in
Pottery.
school and I was in arts heavy coming up, so I really did enjoy it. And we had the pottery stuff. I just wish there was the information behind it and the knowledge behind where it started and things of that nature, because I felt like that would have made it stick a little more other than just being a passion. It would have been like a real understanding of doing so.
Culture.
Yeah.
Yes, I have always wanted to do pottery. Just never, really came across anything to like put it in action. But we have to. We have to do that.
I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. I got some things in my mind.
Whew. 300 pots later, the guys finally let me go to
Golly.
lunch and I escaped. Let me tell you, this indentured servitude stuff is tougher than it looks. In Trinidad, the Amerindians are an ethnic group that sometimes get confused with the East Indian people. But Amerindians were actually the first people to inhabit these islands. I went to the Amerindian Museum in Arima to find out more.
So, Ricardo, the Amerindians were the earliest people here. Do you know about when they came over to Trinidad?
Well, according to the archaeologists, the anthropologists, and history in general tell us that the Amerindians occupied Trinidad about 6,000 to 7,000 years ago. After Christopher Columbus, the island was kind of dormant for probably about 200 years. And then the missionaries came.
Okay.
The Catholic Capuchin missionaries from Spain came, of course, with a mission to Christianize the Amerindians. All the records we have come across, the record histories and so from the census that were taken in those days tell us that on the encounter with Columbus, there were about 40,000 Amerindians on the island.
About 40,000. And then today, are there any Amerindians left?
They are people of Amerindian descent.
Okay.
They are no pure-blooded Amerindians.
Okay.
They are mixed with first the Venezuelans who came across, and then they are mixed with just about every other ethnic group that would have come to Trinidad.
But some people are still keeping their customs, correct?
Arima is the only place you can find an organized community that identify with the Amerindian past and keep the culture and the heritage to some extent.
Okay.
Because Arima was the last mission established. It was established in the 1700s, and the people who comprised this mission of Arima were brought from three main areas in the country, places that we call Cora, Arauca, and Tacarigua.
Okay.
And they were known Amerindian settlements.
The museum, which was originally built as a community center in the 1970s, has grown and tries to preserve and restore Amerindian culture and traditions on the island.
But here, of course, we have some mannequins that are not indigenous.
Right.
But what is on them is the clothing that they would use today for festivals and ceremonies and so on.
What stands out in your mind as the biggest, contribution or the thing that has survived the most to influence Trini culture?
Our food reflects an Amerindian flavor. It may not be in the very same way, but a lot of the ingredients that go into our meals today have come from the Amerindians.
Right.
Arima is one of the few places in Trinidad where you can find a community that keeps the Amerindian heritage and culture alive.
We have right here.
We haven't, well, lately, we've been talking about more, indigenous, Aboriginal, Native American, Taino. We've been talking about more of that, but this was the first time we have really mentioned their culture on the channel.
Yeah.
So I would love to go more deeper into that because honestly, y'all, first looking at him, I wouldn't have been able to tell he was of Amerindian descent.
Yeah, you have to talk about it.
Yeah, so I love that he's digging more into this, and I would love to make a meal. Food is food is an introduction to people's culture.
Facts, facts.
Food, what they say, food is the way to a person's heart, a man's heart, but a person's heart.
Yeah.
I feel like when you taste people's food, like you start having conversations about different things, and it helps you to remember certain things about their culture. That's why we love to cook food around the diaspora and other cultures on our family channel, Life with Them.
Yeah.
Little plug. But yes, so I love it. So let
100%.
us know if you are of Amerindian descent, if you would like us to cook your food. Let us know.
And as well as just keeping the recipe authentic, you know what I'm saying? Because even though history is so long ago and, like he said, people have mixed and, they're trying to continue the culture, but at the same time, it's the people, that has to continue it. When it comes to the food alone, you want to keep the food as authentic as possible. Like us, you won't see us pass down gumbo recipe and then allow our kids to just remix it.
Oh, no.
Like, no, this is how we always been eating it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when you introduce it to someone, they're going to understand this how it's been forever, you know, so.
And see, that is why y'all may not see us cook gumbo on the channel. Listen, I think I told them for our, I think I said 100K.
You did mention you was going to make the gumbo dish.
I just
Or
thought
did you?
about that.
Or did you? I may be wrong. I don't know.
Listen, y'all gonna have to let me know because I forgot if I did. I kind of remember saying something like that. But
Yeah.
Gumbo is like a rite of passage for us. So I can't just be giving out the recipe like that.
I mean, hey, listen. Gumbo is listen, I know it's getting cold where we at, y'all. So if y'all made y'all gumbo dish, go ahead and like it up. Drop it in the comment section. We'd like to know how soon y'all did it. But we haven't made our gumbo dish yet.
We haven't made it yet.
You know what I'm saying? And they
got
got stews. People love to make different stews.
You say stews.
But a gumbo is a gumbo. It's different.
Yes, gumbo is.
It's different.
It's a rite of passage.
They let you know.
Samari, which is a grater, stone grater, which would be considered original piece, and it is made out of wood and stone.
Okay.
And this was used for grating the mayok, the cassava.
I didn't get that together.
Okay. Yeah, I can see how that would work.
It's like sandpaper almost.
Or as a back scratcher as well. That would work.
Again, that artist card.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rob from Raw Travel.
Hey, y'all, man. Make sure y'all check his channel out. I think he did great with Trinidad and Tobago and showing all the cultures. Again, I don't think too many people.
Just two cultures.
Was it just two? I felt like it was many.
It was the Hindu and Amerindian. He
Was
didn't
it?
show everybody else.
Okay. Yeah. Well, interesting to see. I think he showed some great views. Yeah.
It was a cool video. He showed us around Trinidad. I don't think we've seen too much of Trinidad yet, honestly, y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta let us know.
Getting down to it.
Yes, we are. Y'all gotta let us know what y'all want to see. All right. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request forms in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.